morning student. Our next chapter is chapter number 12, that is light, shadow and reflection. Light, shadow and reflection. First of all, what is light? Light is a form of energy. All of us know that it is in the form of energy and is essential for life on the earth. If light is not there, then it will be very difficult for us to survive, because plant can make their own food in the presence of sunlight. Next is, what are the sources of light? What are the sources of light? First, we will study that is natural sources. What are natural sources? That is, source of light occurs in nature. Means, that is, source of light that occur in nature are called natural sources of light. Next is human sources of light. That is, sources which made by humans. From the name clear, that is the sources which are made by humans. So, example of natural sources of light are sun, candle, sun, star, whereas human sources of light are bulb, candle, all these etc. Now, next is very important, luminous and non-luminous object. What are luminous objects? Luminous objects, an object that gives out its own light, means object that have its own light. Light is in the form of energy. From where it will come? It will come from the sun, means sun is a luminous object. An object that gives out its own light are called luminous object. Example is sun and star. Sun and star are natural source of light. बंद हो गई. We know that an object that gives out its own light are called luminous object. So, example of luminous object is sun and star. They are having it their own light. That's why they are called luminous object and are natural sources. So, natural source. That's why they are called natural sources of light. Next is non-luminous object. From the name clear, an object that does not emit light of its own are called non-luminous object. For example, table, chair, you know very well, means table, chair, all these things are non-luminous object, and these are non-luminous objects having they are not having their own light. Natural source moon is a non-luminous object. Next is moon is a non-luminous object. So moon is a non-luminous object. How it will reflect the light? Because it reflects sunlight. Moon is not having its own light. That's why moon is called the non-luminous object. Next we are going to start is the materials. Means there are transparent material, translucent material and opaque material. First is translucent. You know very well, translucent. The material that allows light to pass through them, due to which we see the things clearly. Means why we are able to see the things? Because there are some material which allow light to pass through them. That's why we are able to see the objects clearly. That's why they are called transparent objects or material. Next is translucent. The material that allow only some light to pass through them. For example, butter paper, tissue paper. Understood? Next is opaque objects or opaque material, the material that do not allow light to pass through them. For example, wood, wall, book, etc. There are so many objects are called opaque objects. So, transparent, we can able to see the things around us because of transparent objects or material, whereas opaque objects do not allow the light to pass through them. And then is translucent material that allow only some light to pass through them are called translucent objects. For example, butter paper and tissue paper. Next is light travels in a straight line. All of us know that light always travel in a straight line. Means it is the property of light by which it travels in a straight line. This property is called rectilinear propagation of light. Rectilinear propagation of light. What do you mean by rectilinear propagation of light? Means light travels in a straight line. Why light travels in a straight line? Because it is having a property by which it travels in a straight line. That's why it is called rectilinear propagation of light. How we can prove that? How we can justify light travels in a straight line? You can do this activity at home also. Take a small pipe and candle. When candle, you can able to see the candle when your pipe is straight. When you will bend little bit your pipe, like if it will be bent like this, then you are not able to see the candle. Why you are not able to see the candle? Because light always travel in a straight line. That's why it is called rectilinear propagation of light. Our next topic is shadow. Shadow. What is a shadow? Shadow is a dark space. Shadow is a dark space formed behind an opaque object. Opaque object, we do not allow light to pass through them. For example, this is a blackboard. Blackboard is an opaque object. Means what is shadow? A shadow is a dark space formed behind an opaque object when it blocks light from any source of light. Means this blackboard blocks the light, then there will be shadow form. If there will be no light, then shadow will not form. So there will be some conditions essential for the formation of shadow. What are these conditions? First is source of light. When you will enter in a dark room, you will see a straight beam of light coming from source of light. That is because light is coming from that. Next source of light, next condition essential for that is opaque object to obstruct the path of light. What do you mean by obstruct the path of light? Means which will block the path of light. And the third condition is opaque screen behind the object. Here the question comes, what is screen? Opaque screen behind the object. Screen an object of opaque substance on which shadow is formed. It is also an opaque substance on which shadow is formed. Understood? Three conditions are there, very important, essential for the formation of shadow. First is source of light, second is opaque object, third one is opaque screen. There will be difference between object and screen. Screen is the substance of opaque substance on which shadow is formed. Next is characteristics of shadow. What are the characteristics of shadow? It is always dark. You have seen shadow so many times. It is having no color. It is always dark in color. Next is it shows the dark outline of an object. We can see only outline. We cannot clearly understand what the object is. Okay, it will only show the dark outline of the object. Next is formed in the direction of opposite to the source of light. Means it will shadow will form opposite to the source of light. Means if light will coming from your right side, it will form toward your left side. And its size varies. Both size and shape varies. When it will be close, then source of light is close to you, then shadow is large. When it will be very far away from you, then size of shadow will be small. Okay, these are the four main characteristics of shadow. Very important. It is always dark in color. It shows only outline of the object. It is formed in the direction opposite the source of light. Next is size and shape, both varies. Understood? Next is pinhole camera. All of you have made this pinhole camera during summer vacation. So we cannot see only it's on which principle it will based. On which principle it will based? That is light travels in a straight line. Light travels in a straight line means to say it will based on the principle of rectilinear propagation of light. Light travels in a straight line means to say rectilinear propagation of light. Pinhole camera is based on the principle that is light travels in a straight line. Next is its uses. Here you will learn the its uses. To see some distant objects like trees or building. To see some distant object. Second use is solar eclipse. Here the question comes, what do you mean by solar eclipse? Solar eclipse means to say Surya Grahan. Solar, when moon come in between the sun and the earth. So then its shadow will form, sun shadow will form on the earth, that is called the solar eclipse. Clear? Pinhole camera is used to see the solar eclipse. Clear? We have done that is characteristics and on which principle pinhole camera is based and its uses. Topic is mirror and reflection of light. First of all, what is a mirror? What is a mirror? Mirror is a smooth surface through which we can see the reflection of light. Means image is formed with the help of a mirror. Now, what do you mean by reflection of light? Reflection of light, that is the process of sending back to the light rays that fall on the surface of an object. You can understand this with the help of your ball. When you will bounce your ball, it will touches the floor and it will bounces back up. This is this same light also bounces back when it will touches the smooth surface of an object, that is called the reflection of light. Means suppose this is a mirror. This is a mirror. Light will come like this. It will bounce here and reflected back in the same direction. Means mirror is an opaque object. It will not allow light to pass through them. Light rays come and touches the surface of the mirror and bounces back. It will bounce back in the same direction. This process is called reflection of light. This process is called reflection of light. So it will depend on the surface of the nature. Means on which surface it will fall. So depending on the nature of surface, there are two types of surfaces: rough surface and smooth surface. From the name clear, rough. Some surfaces are rough like this. Means surface having grooves. Light will, so then when the light will fall on the rough surface, it will move rapidly in both the directions. Whereas when surface is smooth like mirror is having a smooth surface, then light will bounce in the same direction. In rough surface also bounce in the same direction but rapid speed, not in one direction. Understood? So reflection of light is the process of sending back to the light rays that fall on the surface of the object. With the help of reflection of light, we are able to see ourselves daily in the mirror. While we are going somewhere, we are ready for going somewhere, then we get ready in front of the mirror. Mirror will give us the image. Thus we can see in the mirror image of ourselves in the mirror. So why we are able to see in the mirror? Because of reflection of light. This is all about the reflection of light. Then next is characteristics of images. What do you mean by a plane mirror? Image is formed by the plane mirror. When light from the object reaches our eye after reflection. Reflection means to say bouncing back of light from a plane mirror. Means one image is formed by a plane mirror. When light from the object reaches our eye after reflection, bouncing back of ray of light in our eyes is then what we form? Images formed. then what are the main characteristics? What are the main characteristics of image? क्या main characteristics of image means it is of, you should here we can do the difference between characteristic of images and shadow. Shadow you know about very well. That is the main characteristics of image are it is of same color as the object, whereas in case of shadow it is of only black in color. Next is gives all the detail of the object, means image in image being it will give the detail of the object, mean which color, what is the color of their clothes and what will be all these things. Clear? Next is whereas in case of shadow it will never give the detail of the object. Next is lateral inversion. What do you mean by lateral inversion? You have seen on ambulance on it will be written downward. When you will see in the mirror of your car, then it will see correct. So you can read easily ambulance. Why? Because of lateral inversion, means right side appears left. Okay. What do you mean by lateral inversion? Means right side appears left side. Next is images formed when light from the object reaches our eyes. Means when image is formed when light from the object reaches our eyes. And when shadow is formed when the light will be blocked by an opaque object. Then last is it is of same size, means image is always of same size, whereas same size and same color, whereas in case of shadow it will vary both in shape and size. Clear? This is all about our chapter light, shadow and reflection. We have done last topic is very important, that is image and difference between image and shadow.